Hello, my friends. How we doing? Welcome. Happy Friday. Good to have you all out here. Hello. What's going on? Welcome on in. Good to have you. I was just vibing along to the song there for a little bit. I'll be honest. I was just chilling. We're just hanging, chilling, getting ready for the stream. Realized that I was doing other things, and then I was like, oh, it's 10:40. I started streaming 5 minutes. Okay, I gotta turn some things on. I gotta do some stuff, and now we're here. We did it. That's great. How we doing? Welcome. Good to have you all out here, my friends. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's finally the day. The big no exciting announcements on stream today. Absolutely none happening today. Besides that, people are going to
back in November, and your videos have been on repeat ever since. Seeing
you didn't have to double the dono. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Munch, thank you so much for the double donos and the kind words. I really do appreciate it. No, the great announcement is that people are going to stop asking me if I'm in Hermitcraft. That's my happy announcement. I don't know. It's going to be great. Both the new members got revealed over on Twitter earlier, and people are going to stop asking me. It's fantastic. Oh, boy. Maybe. I don't know. They're probably still going to ask. It's the new season's starting. I'm going to be asked forever. I got like 3 weeks of constant spams of being asked. It's okay. It's the way it goes. If you haven't already, my friends, please be sure to leave a like on the stream. It very much helps me out, so I very much do appreciate it. Munch, thank you so much again for the double donos. I really do appreciate that. Andrew, thank you so much for the 11 months. Almost a full stream, my friend. You're almost there. You got it. And Shenko, thank you so much for becoming a member right before the stream started. No, you did that 2 hours ago. You became a member 2 hours ago. I don't even know if you're still here or not. If you're here, hello. I'll be free. Exactly, Mandolin. How you doing? Welcome on in. Profi Sloth, is it gray? The shirt, it's kind of like a greeny gray type. I don't know. It's kind of like a little off gray. Show the sign. I showed it last stream. But yeah, for those who missed it. There we go. I got a new sign. I still got to put it up on the wall. I got to mount it. I think I might do that this weekend. I've just been busy, so I haven't done it yet.
Pleased to meet you.
Camera, why are you moving slowly? Still moving. Okay, no, it stopped. Arthur, thank you so much for the 1 year, my dude. Glad to make it to live. I really do appreciate that. Welcome. 1 year. Enjoy the new tree. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Are you gonna be a new Minecraft member? Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. I didn't even know Minecraft existed until like 2 or 3 years ago. That was before my Minecraft time. When they were big, didn't even know it existed. And it's really weird because wasn't Chimney Swift one of the people on that server when it was really popular? And I recorded content with him for like 2 years when he tried making his new comeback. So yeah. Is that the Goblin fWhip back there? Yeah, it's still hanging out back there. It's chilling. We got Goblin fWhip, we got a little creeper, we got a big creeper head, we got the Lego Fortnite pinata. I got up here, I mean, we got so many Legos everywhere on here. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on the wall now. There's a bunch of things. No, there's Empire Season 3 is not in the works, but there is a new series in the works that is releasing before the end of February. There's going to be a new SMP series that I am adminning and running, and it's coming together. We are almost in the final testing phase to make sure the server works and everything. I did build spawn yesterday because I wanted to have a central meeting point that everybody could be at and hang out and have a place to like come for events and things like that. So I have spawn built. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna turn it into a short and publish it of me building it and just kind of like have like a fun thing. Can I have that Goblin fWhip in my room? There was a chance to order them like 6 months ago. It's done and gone. I do apologize. I don't have any extras. I've had a few family members reach out to me and be like, hey, blah blah blah, your second, third removed cousin absolutely fell in love with your series and watched Empires. Do you have any extras? And I'm like, no. It kind of made me be like, maybe I should have ordered like 10 just to have them, to give them out, because I've had like 6 family members now reach out about different either kind of like second, third removed cousins or cousin-in-laws and like or close family friends that they have who are like, hey, their kids love your series, like they love your channel, can they have one? I was like, no, I don't have one. But that's okay. Just downloaded and shrouded thanks to y'all playing the other day, so I'll try that out tonight for sure. Levy, be prepared to not sleep, because apparently Sabo, one of the admins in here, downloaded it about then or like that weekend before, and now he has over 50 hours played in it already. So I do apologize for anybody else who wastes so much time in that game, but it's so fun. We will be streaming it again on Monday. I'm very excited about that. So I'm excited. Anika, thank you so much for becoming a supporter. Gale Wolf, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Elkanah, thank you so much for the 7 months. Hope you have a good stream today and can't wait for the next video. Yeah, well, videos will be back next week. Eric, thanks so much for the dono. Back again with watching the VOD later. Have a good stream, Flip and chat, Eric. Oh, well, there, of course. As prophecy foretells, I read something out and then the bot announces it. But the bot didn't read that out. I'm confused. Thank you for the dono. I don't know what's happening. Something happened. That's the way it goes. What is the story behind guessing the shirt color? Just stream chat, doing stream chat things before the start of streams. That's all it is, Sarah. Is it Sarah or Sarai? I don't know. Are you working on the guild building today or a new farm? Today we are prepping for hardcore episode 57. So 56 releases next week. I'm already done recording it, building it, and everything. That is, I sent all that footage over to Marcos earlier this week, so he's working on it. Now I'm working on 57. Sarai. Okay, thank you. I will try and remember. But yeah, thank you for the clarification. And yeah, 57 already. Can you believe that? And we're on day 6060, something like that. I actually have the game open. What are we on? I went back to the old F3 screen. I just updated to 1.20.4 and I'm struggling to remember the F3 screen. Where is the day counter? 6,067. Yeah, well, that was pretty close. Any plans on a large multi-item sorter for the future of the hardcore world? Finley, no. I've talked about it a few times on stream and second channel videos of I actively don't like auto sorting storage rooms, because I find that if I build one, I spend so much of my game time living inside that one storage room that I don't look at anything else that I do in the world unless it's something I'm actively building or I'm actively like, I want to go look at this thing. So I spread my storage rooms out, and that is the way that I kind of keep experiencing the entire world that I'm building, and it helps me stay a lot more motivated to keep moving forwards and doing things. Alicia with the 23 months as a super fan. Happy Friday. I need a weekend. Lol. Yeah. January's over. At least January 2 didn't start. We're in February, so at least you got that going. But yeah, I get you. Yeah, hope everything's going well over there. Thank you so much for the support, and hopefully this is a good little distraction from everything going on over there. My friends, we got 700 people in here. We're at 330 likes right now, so please be sure to leave a like on the stream. It helps me out a ton. I very much do appreciate it. It's free to do, and it genuinely does help out a lot with YouTube streamers, so thank you. fWhip Hermitcraft season 10? No, sorry, no. We got the 29th this year. 29th. Oh, is extra one? It's Groundhog's Day. It is Groundhog's Day. Spring's coming early. That's what the groundhog said. So it's that's the way it goes. I've already seen some geese flying over outside. They're just flying back up to Canada in their little V formation, just honking everywhere, and it's really freaking the dogs out when we're walking around outside. But it is funny. I love seeing them. I absolutely love watching the geese fly over, and being in the Seattle area, it's a part of their migration path a lot of times. So we see a bunch of them. It's really cool. I like it. Anika, thank you so much for the gift membership. I do appreciate that. It's June. Ever played Monster Hunter World? I have not. I've always wanted to, but for some reason it's just never gotten to be something where I've actually bought it. But yeah, that's just kind of, I just never really have. Mubasir? I probably butchered that. But thank you so much for the donor. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had a good day today. It's just getting started over here. It's 11 a.m. for me. Wonderful. The geese will be headed my way. Nice. Yes. They're there to cause chaos. I'm not above fighting a groundhog if it snows again. Just go over there and pull them out of their hole and be like, you said spring was coming. Milky, thank you so much for the 1 year as a supporter. Hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good weekend as well. You're my favorite Minecraft YouTuber. I would really appreciate any tips. Tips as far as like making YouTube videos. Just be authentic to yourself. Make content that you would want to watch. Make content to the quality of what you would want to watch on YouTube. And always be innovating and trying new things. That's the two biggest things that I can say. Is always be trying new things, and that applies to building in Minecraft too, and playing Minecraft in general. Just keep trying things.
Pleased to meet
Living
you.
in Seattle, you're a Seahawks fan. I'm not a huge NFL football fan. I just don't enjoy football a whole lot, especially the NFL. I like college football more. So I'd say if football for anything, like a Husky football fan. Seahawks, like, I enjoyed watching them when we had like the really, really big team, like dream team that won the Super Bowl and things like that, because those games were fun. Those were really fun to go to, but they're just not fun to watch right now. It's a lot. I don't know. I'm definitely one of the people who, like, I'll follow the Seattle teams if they're doing well, but like if they're not doing well, I just can't be bothered. So yeah, I do really want to make it to a Seattle Kraken game. I haven't been to one of those in person yet. I think that's on my bucket list for this year, is make it out to a hockey game, because I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super into any like big sports. I think like Husky football is like the main football and like the main sport team that I follow. Actually, football, your soccer is so much better. I mean, they're totally different. I feel like it's okay for people to enjoy whatever sport they enjoy watching, but like that's cool. Velana, why am I struggling to say your name today? You have been around for 17 months and I can't even get it right. Thank you so very much, Potato, for the tier 2. Tez, thank you so much for the 23 months at tier 2. I really do appreciate that. It's very, very kind of y'all. Are we just breaking blocks? How do I get a download to the world? We got a lot of blocks to gather up today. I got a big project coming up, so I do need it to gather a bunch of materials for it. How do I get a download of the world? Tier 1 members and up, you can get a download. Where's the MCC coin? You can see it kind of sitting right there. There's the two of them are right there. The actual one, not the April Fool's one, keeps falling down because it's weighted. I need to get like a coin case of them, but I just haven't bothered. But we've been blabbing for a long time. Oh, geez, I dip it every single time. I forget that I did that. Welcome to the hardcore world. There used to be a forest here. There is no longer a forest here. The forest is actually right here. And here. Well, actually, no, that's dirt. And there. So, yeah, that's the project. I tore down a forest to build a new one. So we're gonna go get a bunch of empty shulker boxes because I have stuff on my bucket list that I need to do some gathering today. I need to get a bunch of azalea leaves. I need to get a bunch of acacia leaves. I need to get lots of birch and spruce materials, so like logs and things. And I also need to get a ton of mud. So I'm thinking I haven't checked it. I want to see how much mud we actually have right now. I think I'm just going to get a shulker box regardless of whatever's in here, just to have it. And say that we just either to have more or to have any to work with. I'm not too sure how much is in here. What do we got? So no packed mud, and we got a chest of mud. Okay, yeah, we need to go get some more. Also, I installed the update to 1.20.4, and I installed NVIDIA. Look at this render distance I'm getting. Even with the foggy edge out there. I mean, right now this city's laggy as heck, but normally in the city when I'm looking about here, I'm getting like 20 FPS. I'm getting like 60 right now. If I'm looking away from it, like I'm on 64 chunk render distance right now, and I'm getting, oh, we need to go get shulkers. Like if I'm in an area where I have them in a building, I'm getting 400 FPS. on 64 chunks. This NVIDIA mod that people have been discovering recently, insane. Bonkers, one might say.
Positive energy coming your way from Port Townsend. Puget Sound for the win.
Hey, Alex, thank you so very much for the dono. It's been a while since I've been over there, but it's a cool spot. Cool spot. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate the support, and always lovely to have a fellow Pacific Northwesterner. Okay, so what do we got in here? We got these all acacia. Dude, I got so many acacia leaves. Okay. Oak leaves, we don't have too many. Mangrove leaves, I don't really want to use. Where's my azalea leaves? Okay, so we got a shulker box of azalea leaves right there. We got many shulker boxes of acacia leaves. I'm just going to bring 2 of them. And then that's going to check those 2 items off the list. It's fine. We'll just drop these off, and then we can go start gathering more materials and things and keep it moving. Gotta move it today. We got a lot of stuff to gather. Okay, so those are leaves down. We'll leave those here. And then for now, let's just go get a bunch of spruce logs. What are we doing? Gathering a bunch of blocks today. It's gonna be great, because we need a lot of blocks to build a forest. Will you shave your beard? Dude, I haven't shaved my beard since I graduated from high school. Sid and I have been together for, this will be 8 years. She's never seen me without like some form of facial hair. So who are the new Hermitcraft members? It's over on the tweeters if you'd like to find out. I'm not in the series, so I feel like it's not my place to be announcing those things on my own streams, you know? Also, I saw Vale's membership message and can confirm he is a potato. Yeah, it's true. Don't forget to drink water and love yourself. It's good reminder, Robin. Good reminder. Okay, where is this last tree? There was a tree in here. In here somewhere. I think it's like in here somewhere. I don't know. Ah, found it. Oh, there's many trees. Handle them. I realized I'm trying to be like super productive right now. I was like, okay, cool. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. And I was like, oh, I'm being productive because the new World of Warcraft thing comes out next week, and I'm gonna be unproductive for all of Thursday.
Tons of inspiration and motivation to try building different things. Keep up the amazing work. P.S. Love the Gigatree less than 3.
Shay, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the Gigatree looks so much better now that we fixed it. It actually looks pretty decent. New series, yeah. There's your nothing super exciting, but maybe kind of exciting announcement for the day. Instead of me just absolutely trolling and bugging people because Hermitcraft comes out tomorrow. Yeah, new series. I actually haven't asked that before, so it's not even super exciting. But you could leave a like on the stream. That could be cool. That could be really, really cool. We're at 900 people right now, and we're at 450 likes. So, but yes, new series comes out later this month. I've been doing a lot of planning for it. This is like the most I've ever like planned a series, so I'm very interested to see how it goes. But it's also funny because it's the most I've ever planned a series for like the group as a whole, and it is equally the least amount that I have ever planned a series for what I am going to actually do in the series. Like I haven't even started mocking up what a base could look like what I want to do. Like, I kind of have a loose idea of a block palette that I want to try. I haven't even picked a spot that I want to base down in yet. I picked the seed, but I haven't shared it with anybody else. So I also feel like if I'm looking through it, it's kind of unfair to the rest of the people if they don't get a look through it. time to level up, dude. I know. We've already got a plan. My guild's already planning to do Black Fathom again on the Thursday when it launches, because it gives super experience, and we got 2 groups that are breaking out into different dungeon groups, and it's gonna we're all set. We're about as planned as you could be. I got a full quest stack to turn in.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get to like level 30 or 30 to 33. I think is my goal for day 1. Wait, what game? Oh, that one I'm talking about right now is World of Warcraft. I'm one of those nerds that plays WoW. You make an aqueduct? Do we have one in this world? I love making them in the past. Honestly, that's kind of a... Do you have any new trades? Are you... he was here last time that we were gathering spruce. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay, sir. Thank you. Oh, I was like, what are these doing out here? Right, I forgot that I left these for a future fWhip. And that future fWhip would be thankful that I cleared the leaves so that he could gather the logs later. So now we can do the logs. Wow, you play WoW? You okay, WoW? Yeah. I'm one of those WoW players that I don't like retail WoW anymore. I only play classic. I just like how much more chill it is. And also the players are a lot worse, so I can look a lot better more easily. Classic PvP for me is one of my favorite game modes. I've just been living in Warsong Gulch. I'm having so much fun with it. And for everybody who like the probably 600 people in here that have no idea what I'm talking about, and they're like, "What is this?" It's we'll talk about something else. No, you don't have an aqueduct? Oh, I thought we did. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not in this world. We'll figure out somewhere where it works. We need to have something that would... I think Germsy Boy did it a long time ago, where he built like a really, really long aqueduct that went like across a biome. I think something like that could be fun to do one day. Like having it... But if we find like a really flat area of land that we need to move water across, like a big savanna biome, but we have like a mountain on one side and we need water to be able to get to civilizations in the savanna, like that could be kind of cool to have like an aqueduct going in there. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just here. Yeah, I'm just vibing. Used to play WoW with my dad when I was younger. There we go. See, some people understand. What'd you major in college? I have a business degree and a computer science degree. Your voice is very different from videos. I mean, videos is a lot more thinking about what I'm going to be recording and trying to make it more exciting. I don't know. So many people have, I mean, even in here, I would say, compared to my normal voice, like if you just met me and like we're like walking down the side of the road and you're like, hey, are you fWhip? Blah, blah, blah. Like I would be talking a lot more chill than this. But as a content creator, just honestly, just anything in general where you're recording your voice, you realize, and this is not a bad thing, it's just a fact, that your own personal voice is very monotone and very, like a lot of people's voices when they're talking just casually, their voices are very flat and just don't sound super interesting. So when you get into the content creation world, you need to start emphasizing things, overemphasizing things, and then it actually sounds more natural and just more like you're engaged and you're excited about what you're talking about. So like a lot of people fail at public speaking and that type of stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm not a good public speaker. It's because they don't just really have a public speaking voice. And so they just sound less interesting. Like if there's a difference if you listen to a public speaker who just is using their normal chatting voice versus a public speaker who's using like their public speaking voice, and you can tell like it's easier to be more interested in somebody who has like a public speaking voice. So a lot of content creators follow that route just to stand out, you know. Part of the gig. Rain and thunderstorms with a gift memberships. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. It goes out to a bunch of people. We got Pines, we got Crazy Chuck, we got Flutie, we got Afonso, we've got Robin, Paper, Brandon, Tarabi, and the original Oak Tree, and Julia. Thank you all so very much for being here. So many new members. Wow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're slowly working back up towards the 1,000. Slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, jeez. Just randomly held down the A key and whoopsies. Uh-oh. That wasn't a crunch. That was planned. Very different. Got fairy lights today. I'm so happy. Ooh, look at you. Don't forget to like. Yeah, we're almost at 600 likes. Is there like some streamer event, like, or big Minecrafter thing going on today for live streaming? 'Cause usually we're sitting at like 1,000 to 1,100 viewers, and we're not even at 900 yet. I guess maybe me titling the stream "Breaking Blocks," people are like, ugh, I don't want to just watch a person break blocks all day. But I'm like, it'll be fun, I promise. Breaking blocks is one of my favorite parts of Minecraft. Just so happy it's finally the weekend. This week has been so long. Soup taster, I feel you on that. Feel you on that. Yesterday was a day where I felt like I just like had this massive list of things that I needed to do, and I was just like, boom, 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 like check it off, like done, get the list done. And then at the end of the day, I was like, I now become zombie. Energy no exist. It gone. No hope for anything. Ability to have conversation. No more. All I know is tired. But it was like one of those days where like I needed it to happen. Like I needed to get a bunch of stuff done. How much Minecraft would you say you play each day? Monday through Friday, I probably play 6 to 8 hours of Minecraft a day. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, I try to not play Minecraft unless like an event is going on. So I would say I probably average about an hour of Minecraft on Saturdays. And then Sunday, I probably play like 3 to 4 hours of Minecraft. Yeah, Jimmy streams, like, as much as I love Jimmy and he's a fantastic guy, he and I have pretty different audiences. So when he's live, because he and I are live at the same time pretty often, but it's never something that I'm, like, super worried about, like, a lot of viewers being leached over to his side, because our audiences are just very different people. Like, we share a lot of audience, but I like our core audience tends to be a little bit different, more because I'm on the building side and he's more on the goofy side. Do you have your hardcore world on a server, or do you go in direct single player? I go in direct single player because I want the ability to pause. And also, by playing in a single player world, your ability to cheat is less so. Sure, you can just do the open land, blah, 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 that people do. But being on a server, you don't even have to do that, because on a server, you're probably OP'd. So, I think having a hardcore world on just single player, I think that is like the most legitimate way people can show it. Like the second you get on a server, it gets a little goofy. Like I know there's a few people that there's one guy, I can't remember who he is, but he was one of like the random hardcore YouTubers that just like blew up over time just by doing crazy big projects. That I definitely, like, the first time seeing his videos, I was like, something's fishy. Like this isn't legit. And then like 3 videos later, he started bringing a friend on to help build in and do all these things every single video. And they're just somehow doing these absolutely massive projects in a single video with the 2 of them. But like conveniently, there's only little bits of this being built here, little bits over there. And I was like, this is just so fishy. Yeah, I was like, there's no way they're legit. And they're on a server? Yeah, absolutely no way. Like, maybe he never leaves hardcore mode, but his friend is definitely in creative for most of it. Because they were, like, doing it all without armor on. I'm like, there's no way you're fighting these mobs that much without armor. No, no, that's dumb. What's the big announcement? Is it when the next episode is dropping? Yeah. Well, actually, it was that I'm not joining Hermitcraft, much to many people's surprise, because those 2 members were announced. But also, yeah, new episode next Thursday, most likely. That's on plan. New HC episode. Brand new HC episode dropping next Thursday. That's what I'm going to start saying on Twitter. That's what I should have been doing. No, I'm excited for what Hermits are able to do. I hope they bring something really fresh in. Like I know they're gonna have like different builds and things when they start, but I want to see the Minecraft SMP side of YouTube evolve. Like I really want to see it evolve into a new direction and see where that all goes. And I'm curious if Hermitcraft's gonna go with their tried and true, if they're gonna evolve things. Mostly because I'm trying to think of new ideas on how to evolve things. I feel like when I see other series doing things, I'm like, this is really cool. I really like how they did that. I can kind of take those ideas in and be like, okay, how could I remix this or use that to come up with my own idea built off of it and do something else fun. So like I'm really excited for the series that we're releasing. I think it's a fairly it's never been done before. Like our base concept has never been done before. Hence the reason why we literally had to have mods developed to make it happen. I love Hermitcraft, but it hasn't evolved much in the last few seasons. Yeah, I mean, I was not hating on them at all by saying that. Like, I will always sit down and watch a Scar Hermitcraft video. Like, and whenever Scar or B-Dubs post, like, I watch pretty much every single one of their videos. But I mean, I've always looked up to those too, so I pretty much watch whatever they post. And then, yeah, so and then I'll watch a few others, whoever I'm kind of interested in at the time, if the thumbnail looks interesting or whatever like that. But I don't have too many that I like other than those 2 that I'm like watching every single thing they post. Hope I'm not late. You arrived precisely when you should have, because you could be a wizard. No, welcome on in, my friends. Good to have y'all here. We got 930 people and 600 likes. I believe if we can get up to 700, that could be pretty cool. Pearl is underrated. I think Pearl has a really good niche audience that like is really good for her. But I think where Pearl struggles a lot, and this is something I would say to her too, and I think it's the thing that a lot of creators struggle a lot with, is the desire to feel like you have to go bigger in every single episode. And if you watch like Pearl's videos as a Hermitcraft season comes out, I'm curious to see if she'll change it this season, but her upload cadence just gets smaller and smaller because Pearl, like as a Minecraft YouTuber, is an artist. Like first and foremost, she is an artist and she's a YouTuber on top of that. And she does a fantastic job. She's great. But I would say Pearl is an artist who became a YouTuber, not a YouTuber who then learned how to build, which I feel like I'm more of a YouTuber. I mean, I was a builder before, but like I got into YouTube because I wanted to make content and then I fell in love with building, whereas Pearl was building forever and then got into YouTube. So like her upload cadence gets longer and longer between videos. And I think that becomes harder for audiences to really latch on to being attached to that creator and like really being part of that community. I think that's a lot of things that like the 100 days YouTubers are seeing and they're starting to struggle with. And it's something that I'm really trying to tackle too. Like I've been really trying to be good at like weekly videos for a while, because for me right now, I think the important thing of what I want to focus on is really building that core community where a lot of people can just expect that there's going to be a fWhip video. Ooh, we only need another half stack. Perfect. Like you can kind of just expect there's going to be a fWhip video every Thursday. And I love that. I think that's great. I think that's where I want to be landing. And I think it's a way that I think helps build that community. Like that consistency can help a lot. So I'm curious to see what Pearl will do. Like, I love her. She's great. What she makes is absolutely awesome. But I think a big struggle point is why she doesn't get the growth that you might see other people getting is just the consistency, Mark. So I would say that's a thing for any YouTubers in here who are hanging. Consistency is big. So you see a lot of those like massive hardcore YouTubers that post like one video a month, and then they're like, why does nobody watch? Like, why does nobody hang out on my streams and do all these things? It's because, like, well, nobody really knows who you are unless you post, like, outside of your one video that you drop and people are like, oh my god, he's back. Hardcore Minecraft Man 37 is here. Look at that. It's crazy. And then you don't see him again for another month, and people are like, where'd Hardcore Minecraft Man go? I don't know. Who's Hardcore Minecraft Man? Okay, there's a full shulker box of sprucey logs. That's fantastic. Flashbacks to PewDiePie uploading every single day. That must have been rough. Dude, yeah, like early YouTube, like I actively did not want to be on it because I was like, you just have to grind and post videos. Like you have to live and breathe YouTube, and that does not sound fun. Okay. That's so cool. We can see the, sorry, I haven't been over here since I turned on the 64 chunks. So we have 64 chunk render distance on right now. You can see the slime farm to there, and you can see the horse racetrack. You probably see even more if we didn't have the fog turned on.
Cha-ching!
Okay, let's go. My eight render distance going in. Is it compatible with fabric? Yeah, it's fabric and sodium, and it replaces the sodium rendering that you get. Regs, thank you so much for the gift membership out to Storykeeper Withers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Flexing his computer specs. Dude, if it was not for this mod, Liz, this would not be possible. This mod I have is just absurd. Okay, what else do we need? I really need, oh, we need a lot of birch materials, but let's go drop off this little excess spruce. And I'm gonna keep this all in a shulker just because I'm not gonna use it all in this project. God, I hope. But I'm gonna just kind of put it there. How much birch do we have? Okay, we got 9 stacks. I think I probably need a little more. Yeah, Nvidia. That's what Dimma put in. You can only use the mod if you have certain Nvidia RTX graphics cards. So this will not work for everybody. You do have to have a certain minimum specs for it to work. Otherwise, it will just crash your game. So for the people who are like, ooh, Minecraft mod made the game better, don't read into it. Read into it first before you do anything with it, please. Ah! Ah! Sorry. Let me go. Ah! Look at that! Okay, we zoom. That's a shot. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. So I can actually move the chunks all the way up to 128 render distance. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm kind of thinking about it. I really want to see if we can see all the way from New Papyrus to, like, I don't think we can, but I want to see if there's a way to see the desert of New Papyrus and somewhere in this region. Like, I want to know if that's possible. I think we can do 128 if I'm not streaming. Like, I think if I'm not streaming and I just, like, sit in the middle and slowly render everything in, like, I think I could get it all. It's just going to depend on how much VRAM is able to stack. But I do have a... What do I have? A 40... Jeez. I have a 4080 or 4090? I can't remember. I have a 4090, so, I mean, I think I have the 12 or 16 gig VRAM one, so we might be able to... I might be able to do it. I'm not going to do 128 because that will crash the game while I'm streaming. We don't want that. That would be big sad. Can we try 127? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna run it with Bobby mod on the new SMP that we have launching, so I can have like the super render distance on a server too, and I'm very excited about it. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm building a city and I don't know what to build. Any ideas? Tell a story with what you're building, or if you're building like a medieval city, like look up medieval professions. Like there's bunches of lists that you can find of people who are like making D&D stories, and they're trying to build cities, and so they've come up with all the different professions that medieval like people in the medieval era would actually have. So you can go check those lists out, and that'll help you. And then you just kind of pick one and build a build of like, that can be as simple as people in the city need to eat. What do they like to eat? Well, I don't know. They probably like produce from the farms. So maybe we have a farmer's market, or we have like a little grocery store. And then, okay, they probably don't want to just eat vegetables. So maybe we also have like a butcher shop so they can have some meats. And then on top of the butcher shop, what if we also have, I don't know, like a bakery somewhere where they're making breads and cakes and things, and then you can kind of keep expanding off of that. I think that's a bunch of ideas right there for foods and things, and spread those throughout. You probably got your weaponsmiths, you probably got like a horseshoe maker, you probably got like a wagon builder, you probably got like a toolsmith, you probably got, I don't know, like a basket weaver, a barrel maker. You could have like a brewery if you have a barrel maker. You could have a winery. You could have, I don't know, a barracks. You can have like a chapel. You can have blah, 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 blah. Robot fWhip talking? Oh no, did it break? Stream's lagging. No! Is it still lagging? If you can hear me clearly, just type refresh and refresh if lagging. You had a moment. Lovely. Thank you, YouTube. Love it. Thanks, YouTube. I didn't drop a single frame. Fine now. That's good. We finally break above 1,000 viewers and YouTube crashes my stream. Oh, we're back under 1,000. You're good now? Okay. It was YouTube was like, we can't handle him listing off all these different medieval building ideas. We can't let it happen. Somebody needs to stop it. Just hit 1K this morning. Hey, congrats, dude. That's big. That's a big moment. Celebrate that. That's huge. Yeah, YouTube just doesn't want me to succeed sometimes, you know. Okay, but YouTube's like having some they're having some issues recently. That short that I published yesterday, it took it 3 hours for it to appear on my channel page. After I released it, it took 3 hours. And in that first 3 hours, it got like 400 views because it like, but it was counted as published, but like it just didn't push to anybody. So unless people clicked the like the Discord notification or randomly got it through the short scrolling feed, like they just did not see it. It was not in sub boxes. I verified on like a few different accounts, and I asked some other people to look at it, and it just wasn't there. But like it was live, it just, YouTube just didn't actively push it out. Yeah, I released a short yesterday and just nobody saw it. So where the other shorts were getting like 50, 60K views in the first day, because like my audience isn't that familiar with me posting shorts yet, so it's fine. This one got 24,000 views, so it got less than half. I'm like, well, that sucks. Is it even worth? I'm already kind of on the side of, do I even want to keep publishing shorts? I don't like, for January, I got 600,000 views on shorts for the month. I made $45. So, you know, they're super worth it. You got 600,000 views on full videos. You're making a lot more than 45 bucks. So that was a wee bit sad. Oh, I forgot a log. I saw it. Cool boat. Yeah, I like the boat. I thought it was a good boat. I thought it was a good short too. 45 bucks. Yeah, what would you do for 45 bucks? if working 7 hours on there, though, then you can upload shorts. Upload 6 shorts, 7 shorts. I probably spent like 8-9 hours on them all in total. Yeah, they take like an hour and a half to make, but like half that revenue came from old shorts that I published like last year that are still just randomly trickling in views. So is that really all we got in? God, birch logs are so annoying to gather. I hate gathering birch logs. I need to replant in this section too. I wanted to clear this originally to build like a town out here, so maybe we don't replant it. I'll decide later if I want to replant it. Doesn't really sound worth it. No, the purpose of shorts, which is stupid. And actually, I was listening to Captain Sparkles had a video that came out recently. I was listening to him talk about it, and he was like, so every single thing in YouTube, they're all like, you should do shorts because it'll give you a lot of growth. And so every single person is like, he was talking, it was a video where he's talking about like why large YouTubers are saying they're retiring right now. And YouTube has very much evolved into a point where in order to gain a lot of subscribers, like, or the easiest way to gain a lot of subscribers is to post shorts and get a lot of shorts, but then translating those shorts viewers into long form viewers, like nobody knows how to do that. Usually people that watch shorts, like they only really watch shorts. And he brought up a good point, and he was like, you don't hear people going to TikTok and say, I'm gonna go watch X on TikTok. It's always going to TikTok and saying, I'm gonna go watch TikTok for a while. And like he was talking about in terms of how the relationship between the content creator and the viewer in short form content just doesn't really exist, because people just want that like flow of constant content. They don't really care who it's coming from or who's publishing it. And with the ability to remix and do so many different things, like your content could be on so many different channels without your control over it or anything like that. So then it's not really people getting hooked on you, it's just the video that you made. So it's really hard to like build a core audience off of short content, because they're not going to be there waiting for your next video. They're going to be there just waiting for whatever thing that they swipe up to. And how that like works on YouTube Shorts now too is a lot of these, he was saying a lot more of these long-term established creators who have already kind of made their money, but a lot of YouTubers very much get stuck in the side of, I need to keep winning and beating the algorithm, which I'm very much guilty of that. Like, I'm constantly trying to think of how I can win and beat the algorithm again and keep winning, because it's a game that you get into and you build this channel as your passion project of a hobby, and then you want to see it succeed, and then you see it succeeding and you're like, this is something that I made and I want it to keep succeeding because I'm so proud of it, that you kind of get into this rat race of always needing to do more. And it's just a really interesting way of thinking about it, of like short content, sure, it can bring in subscribers, but people who watch shorts are more there just to watch shorts, and they don't really care who it's from, but they might subscribe to people, but they don't really care like what the next video is. Whereas long form content people more likely go into their sub feed, or they go to their homepage and whatever's recommended, and they see a fWhip video in there and they're like, ooh, I like fWhip, I'll go click on fWhip's video because I'll watch this for 30 minutes or whatever it might be. Instead of short content, they're like, yeah, this is 15 seconds, I can watch this. Yeah, this is 15. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So it's a weird one. I prefer longer videos myself, like at least 10 minutes. Yeah, I when I'm watching videos, like I don't watch shorts, which I think might be telling for me to be like, maybe then don't publish them. Like I don't enjoy short form content. Like I don't watch reels. I've never even downloaded TikTok. I've just always thought it was something that I wouldn't like. Okay, that's enough birch. That's 10 stacks. It's fine. New Belia, that's awesome. So, I don't know. I might experiment with it a few more times. We'll see. I got a funny one coming up that I think I could possibly regret, or it could be something fun to lead into a project. It's got a little bit of a Mog Swamp approach to it. very much a Mogstomp approach to it, but the inverse. So we'll see. I might regret it. We'll find out. Longer the episode, the better. Yeah, I mean, then you can really like settle in and know what you're doing for X amount of time instead of like there's less choice paralysis when there's so much content out there and you finally like pick one to watch and you're like, cool, I just get to watch this the next 45 minutes and I don't have to think in 10 minutes of what I want to click on again next. Mr. Mog versus the Flip, yeah. I watch shorts / TikTok compilations like an adult. No, I'm not. I think TikTok like very much has a place that it is good in. Like it exists for a reason. Like there is an audience for it. It's just also one that. Wait. Haha! I finally updated. Can you not? You can only put one in at a time. Wait, if I hit it with an empty hand. Just hide a stack of birch leaves in there. What are you doing? In 1.20.3 or 4, they made it so that you can put a stack of items in your decorated pots. No. It's just you can store one stack of items in it. It's so weird. I don't why they made it just one stack of items and it can only be a single type of item. Weird. We're just gonna take extermination. Yeah, we're just gonna do it all. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That's not a rocket. Throwing trash under the bed, aka in the pot. Yeah. Okay, well, we got 2 more shulker boxes filled up, ready to go. Well, I mean, and half of one for birch. That'd be fine. Because I think we already have. Yeah, we can just move these into there. I also need a lot of oak logs, but we actually have a ton in storage, so it doesn't even matter. What else do we need? Birch and spruce, we got that. Now we need mud. For some reason, I wrote mud in all caps. So we need to go get a lot of mud. Let's go repair our elytra on the way over. I haven't taken Invidium into the nether yet, so I don't know. You didn't plant a field on the last episode? I did too. I swear. Didn't I plant that one? I did one of those, I thought. I know I planted a field in that episode. Yes, exactly, Jenny. And Synod. You both got it, exactly. I was like, I swear. So many people call me out for not planting a field, and I'm like, you just missed the 30 seconds where I did plant a field. Like, you skipped content. You fast forwarded, didn't you? Just know it flips neon sign. I know, I gotta get it up on the wall. I love doing that. Just the full straight down, just plunge. No angle, just full on. You don't get to do that often in Minecraft. So it's fun to be able to do that in there. Is this enough? I don't know. We'll let the dog do it. Oh, my legs are so tight! Okay, wings are repaired. fWhip always plants a field. Yeah. Thanks. I do. Thanks, dogs. You posted that video yet? What video yet? And the axe? Yeah, we're fine. We're just gonna go get mud. I really need to get back into the Nether and start marking these portals a little bit better. Yep. Where you built the path to the rock here. Yeah, new HC video soon. All right, I gotta respond to some messages real quick, and then we'll get digging. I will perch. Okay. What you doing? Talking to people? Doing stuff? I would love, if we possibly can, to get 2 shulkers of mud. Because I'm always running out of the stiff. Was your announcements? You missed it. I mean, it's very, very not exciting. Lagging. Do not advertise that other people are live in my chat. Thank you very much. If you'd like to go watch somebody else, you can go watch them. You don't need to be like, haha, blah, 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 live. What's your reasoning for not joining HC? You need to be invited. Reason number 1. That's probably reason number 1. Reason number 2 is I still don't know if I would join. I mean, in theory, it would be cool, but also in theory, I would have to give up a lot of stuff that I currently do, and I don't know if I want to do that. And that's a genuine thing. Like, I think if they... I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, if I got an invite right now, I'd drop everything and join, and I'd be on there. If they told me the server was live and that I can join right now, a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm there, I'm logging in. I would have to be like, thank you so much for the invite. I really appreciate that you thought of me, but I'm going to have to think on this and see if it's something that's right for me or not. Like, that is, I very much genuinely think that is how it would have to go. I would probably be like, can I think on it for a week and decide if it's something that I want to actually do? Because, like, I don't want to give up this world. I definitely don't. And I think the ability to do many things outside of it gets very, very limited. So if I don't give up this world, then I kind of need to tone this world back a touch in order to make room for that series. And then the ability to pick up any other series is kind of thrown out the window at that point. So at that point, you're asking me basically to not interact with a lot of my core friend groups and friends that I have here on YouTube. Like, I wouldn't be able to record content with them anymore. And that would suck. Like, unless every single person that I'm friends with, like pretty much the Empire's crew, unless they all got invited too, like, I wouldn't be able to, like, there'd be no way to be able to do another series like that. For me. Like, there'd be no possibility to have that time. When comes the next Hermitcraft series? You can go ask one of them. They've all been announcing it. Also, for me personally, if I ever invite people to series, I kind of want them to fully be like, yeah, give me a second, give me a few days to think about it. Like, I want that type of response from people who I'm inviting to series, instead of them just being like instantly like, yeah, I'm there. Because then I'm like, I want you to actually think about if you have the time to commit to it or not. Because if you're committing, like, I feel like people who take the time to think about things before they commit will more often than not, they will actually stick with the thing that they're committing to. Whereas there's a lot of people in the YouTube space that just want to be part of the next thing. Like, they just have this desire to be in whatever the next thing is. And then they just they'll log on for a week, and then another next thing will pop up, and then they'll go be doing that next thing. And that sucks. Like, if you're trying to do something and then you just have people no longer showing, like, that really is a bummer. So I prefer to work with people who are very, very thoughtful about what content they're doing and why they're doing it, and if they actually want to do it. Like, I would prefer friends to tell me, hey, thank you so much for the invite to the series. I have too much going on right now, and I won't be able to do it, instead of them being like, yeah, I'm there, and then constantly being like, hey, are you going to log in? Like, we'd love to do stuff with you. Bit like Lifesteal. I've never watched anything on Lifesteal, so I don't know much about it to be able to talk on it. Jenny, thank you so much for the dono a while ago. Apparently I missed that one. And Mallow, thank you so much for the 17 months of mega fan. Hi, how you doing, Mallow? Great to see you. Lovely to have you. Hope everything's been going well. I think it's been a while since we've seen you around, but absolutely no pressure on that. If you got stuff going on, please handle that first, but lovely to see you. Thank you for the support. Just joined, welcome on in. We're grabbing up a bunch of mud here, and we're going to bring in a lot of the muddy mangrove roots, because I think those could be fun to work with a little bit later on for a little texturing. Here's your announcement. You know that poll I did on the last stream? I'm really glad that you all chose the option that won as it, because I was already working on a video for transforming that biome. So this is all in an effort to transform the biome that people told me I should transform. So all of these materials are going towards transforming said biome. Don't worry, fWhip, I like the stream. Thank you, Typort. Wait, I have dementia. What was it? I can't remember. Wednesday? You expect me to remember something from Wednesday? Isn't it already like 3 Tuesdays ago? Can't get over how much better the tree looks now. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The Giga Tree needed some love last year. It deserved a glow up. I want to give the end tree a glow up. That might be a project for this summer. If I'm looking for a like really just like meaty project to fill up a lot of time, I think the next time I'm in the mood to do one of those projects, I'm going to the end. I have such a cool idea for the end. Oh my god, I'm so excited for it. It's one that I just know is going to consume my life for probably 3 weeks. Like, no matter how I do it, it's just the amount of blocks it takes. So we could start prepping for it, because I think I need like 200,000 glass. I don't know what colors of glass I need yet, but I think I need like close to 200,000 glass. So once we get the color storage set up, I think I might add like a section at the end of it just for storing glass, because I don't have that in general. So it can be all of our colored glasses and then our non-colored glass in there too. That's a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be really, if I can pull it off in what is in my brain, it's gonna be really cool. We were watching a space documentary last night on the Webb telescope, and how like it got launched. This new documentary on Netflix. Honestly, really cool. If you like space stuff, and I'm not even a huge space nerd, but like, it was pretty cool. I like knowing about what like NASA and all that are doing in space, but I'm not like thoroughly researching it all and trying to understand everything, but it was really cool to learn about it and see what was going on. But anyways, some of the photos that they captured, like through that of the galaxies that are super far away and all that stuff and everything, like that's kind of the inspiration I'm using for what I want to do in the end dimension. Because the goal was that the end tree we built is like a tree in the universe, like holding everything together, like holding all of the different worlds we've created together. So I want to bring that into it and have it being like floating above like a glass nebula.
Hey, for real.
Mud go be
And then use like glow lichen and stuff. It's still, it was just, that was a long one. That was a lot of BRRRs. I think we almost broke the bot there. Game Wolf, thank you so much for the dono. With the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. 200k glass is 108 shulker boxes. Yeah. I'm just guessing. Like, I'm assuming it's probably going to be closer to like 130 to 140k. But like, just by gauging on the custom tree we have right now, like the Giga Tree, and I want it to be about that scale, but then also with the glass with the different colors and blending together to create the foggy effects, to create all the magic between all of it. And that was 69,000 azalea leaves. So if we add that, where I purposely left the middle very empty, but we can't leave the middle empty of the glass storm because we need the foggy effects, so I'm thinking we need to double or triple that number. Especially when you can get into the forms of adding different glasses next to each other to create different stages of foggy effects. And then we need to create air pockets inside of them to use like glow lichen and end rods and things to create stars to light it all up and all that stuff. Like there's a lot involved with the project, and that's only what's going under the tree. There's a whole thing I want to build going around the tree too, like for all the end gateways. Yeah, it's a stupidly massive project that I think with the other project I planned for this year, it's not possible to happen. Like that's like the big project of the year type project, and I need to be focusing on my current already decided on big project of the year project. We'll take this little sand back. It can go towards our counter. Are you breaking blocks in your hardcore world? Yeah, I'm breaking blocks in hardcore Minecraft 1.20. Do I change it to 1.20.4? Because B.
Pleased to meet you.
900 likes now or the bee dies. We're causing threats.
Hey, for real.
Sorry I haven't been here in a while. Gone through a lot and is still a lot, but things are starting to get better.
Hey, Mala. Happy to hear things are starting on the track to get better. Even if it's just one step forward, it's still a step forward. Thank you so very much for being here. Absolutely love having you in the community, so. I don't know, chat. You got 18 likes to go. It's even trying to find its home. You got 8 likes to go. Oh, it found its home. Got 8 likes. 6 likes. Alice, thank you so much for the 1 year. Friday evening assignment writing, but gremlin brain say watch fWhip break blocks in block game. Much more productive. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Y'all have accomplished your like goal. The bee can live. In confinement in my inventory. I need bees for the custom forest, okay? I need beehives specifically. You threatened a bee for likes? No, I threatened the chat. If they didn't like the stream, I'd kill the bee. Different. Very different. And yes, Jenny. I didn't kill it, though. It was a very achievable goal. I wasn't like 1,000 likes right now. No, I said 900 when we're only 30 away. Very different. Now this frog that we hear croaking, that could be saved with a low ask of 1,000 likes. Still getting canceled on Twitter. Do it. You won't. Make me go trending on Twitter. Give me the free publicity. If I get canceled for threatening to kill a bee in Minecraft, and that's what I get canceled for, that's fine. I'll then release an apology video for 60 minutes with an ad every minute, talking about how I really didn't mean to kill the bee. It was just for a funny bit, and I really like bees, and that I'm a gardener IRL, and I really respect what bees bring to nature because I try and encourage them to come into my garden. So please, it was just a Minecraft bee. It's fine. See, I already got the speech ready, and I can run for like an hour on that if I need to. And fake some tears. Could think about some really sad stuff, and we could get there. We could do it. What's your favorite history era? I really like the all right, there's 2 shulker boxes. Nice. I really like history wise, like pre medieval era. I really like that. Honestly, like if you get into that, you get into like the ancient Vikings, and you get into like the ancient Greeks and Romans and that type of stuff. I really enjoy those eras. I think they're a lot more interesting because there's so much less known about them. And I also really like learning about how society like first invented really simple things. More so like the Greeks and early Romans and stuff, I think is fun. Kind of when like those old world religions, like the Roman gods, Greek gods, and all those, like the mythologies were still around. Like that's kind of stuff I find really interesting. Nope. So much dirt. We'll leave this. We'll leave the sand and the dirt. Camel scared me. Will you build a Japanese city? I've done some Asian inspired stuff in the past. In like the building with fWhip world, that was really fun, but I haven't done anything recently, but maybe. I'm never gonna say no, but I also don't have a place that would like really super fit in with this world, with like the story I have with it, unless we start establishing a region really far away, and I don't want to do that yet. I really like the consistency of the civilizations and things that we have in this world right now, and this is kind of an ick for me in single player worlds. This is totally fine if this is how you play Minecraft.
Early birthday party face.
Jenny, thank you so much for that. Abby, happy early birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. Is it tomorrow? Is the birthday tomorrow? Is that this weekend, or is Abby in chat? So yeah, I'm gonna need to do a murder of a creeper in Minecraft. It's fine. And a zombie for the stats. Oh, I missed. For the stats. Nice. For the stats. Ooh, one shot. Nailed it. So good at this game. Sunday. Ooh, fun. Hope you're able to get out and celebrate a bit this weekend. Okay, we got our mud. We're gonna put one shulker box back. We're gonna put the bees in storage. We're gonna put the money mangrove roots in here, and then we're gonna turn the other shulker box completely into packed mud. And you can see the absurdity that is my wheat farm. I'm gonna do that so that saves. I guess I can put these in here. Oh, we have so many muddy roots. Ah, muddy roots are so good. It's so much mud. Love mud. Mud's great. Big old party tomorrow at the bowling alley. Ooh, that's fun. We went bowling so much as kids. I would love to go more often now. Yeah, I'm very into the Switch bowling. Switch sports. Ooh. This is not where actually I needed to go. We actually need to go back here first because I need to put the bee nest away. More retaining wall with the mud. No, mud. Obviously, mud is the branch of a tree. Come on now. Okay, so we have a bee in there. No bees in those. Those shoes, bowling shoes. I know, yeah, they're a little rough. We almost did get to a point where we bought some of our own bowling shoes as kids, but we didn't do it. One of our family friends ended up buying their own bowling ball and their own shoes, and then started going on like a weekly basis. And they got to be so much better than the rest of us. It was insane. Okay, let's pick up mud, and we'll put back a few of these stacks, and then wait. And now we craft pack mud, craft pack mud, craft pack mud, pack mud, pack mud, pack man. Yes, this wheat farm, all of these chests are full. Every single one of them is full of wheat. No regrets. Okay, so we have 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, obviously packed mud. More so packed mud bricks. Great branch. Makes a great branch. Lovely branch. Perfect branch. Nope, nobody's a better branch than packed mud brick. Once got home in bowling shoes after a night out. Did you even plan to go bowling, or you just randomly had bowling shoes on? Favorite wood type? Minecraft? Honestly, when you can make warped wood work, I love the look of warped wood. How do you make a wheat farm? So you need many things. And it is all hidden right under here. So there's a few ways of making wheat farm. Mine, I went with the simplest route possible, of where we have a villager in every single layer. You plant all the wheat seeds in, and then you fill their inventory with more wheat seeds. So for each layer, you need multiple stacks of wheat seeds, and you make a little villager farm with that. So that way, when they harvest a wheat, they drop the wheat on the ground. From there, you can see this little homie here, little allay, he's holding wheat. So we got an allay in every single box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. We have an allay in every single one. They're doing their own thing. I designed this myself. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. So when the villager will pick up the wheat, or harvest the wheat drops, the allay runs over and picks up the wheat, and then you heard the note blocks chime, and that activates all of these note blocks. So the allay will run over here and drop the wheat at the hoppers, and then that is just a hopper line that sends it all the way down there. That loops underground and goes up to my storage. So this is just an etho hopper clock down at the base that triggers like twice a day or something like that. And then I also added bees in the back on every single layer. So you can see he just harvested the wheat, he picked it up, and he dropped it. I added bees in the back and added a flower in each corner. So then the bees will come out and they'll pollinate the flower, and then they'll bring that back, which causes the wheat to grow even faster. So for losing 2 wheat spaces on there, these wheat things are almost always full. And we have that repeated 6 times over. Does it work? It took a little while to get ramped up. Ooh, that was smooth. But as soon as it got really ramped and works, like... yeah. I'd say it works. I think it works. And we also have overflow for bone meal. That's just running into there now. Personally, it doesn't look simple. Well, it's actually quite simple, really. No, it's not the most simple. But when it's one of those where if you just pay attention to like the... we're going to empty out a few of these because we can. If you pay attention to like the Minecraft mechanics and how they interact together, and then you add them in there together, but you do it like one layer at a time, that is where I think it actually simplified a lot in my brain. It helped me to understand it a lot more. Okay, we're gonna put you down. We're gonna put you down. Put you down. Put you down. There's no space for anything there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we can just do this over here. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, I want these back because that'll be 3 stacks each time. What am I gonna do with all these hay bales? I don't know. Put them in storage. I'm watching a redstone repeater tutorial. I can totally understand this farm. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know the redstone repeater I think was my best redstone tutorial I've ever done. Yeah, I think it was a good one. I think a lot of people really benefited from it. So I'm glad people took the time to watch it. The amount of people that commented on it being like, you didn't explain anything about redstone here. I'm just like, you obviously are a new viewer. Because the joke is that I don't redstone. Never have, never will. I'm trying, actually. That's a lie. I'm trying to. Trying to get better at it, but it's not working. Not going how I want it to. For some reason, the gobbledygooks and the bloops don't seem to line up for me all the time, so I'm not too sure how to fix it. What's the use of the castle? Which castle? This castle? That castle? Or that castle? Castle 1, Castle 2, or Castle 3? You can see all 3 castles right here. That's kind of fun. Big fan from India. Welcome on in. Almost 1,000 likes. We just hit 1,000 likes, actually, right there. Bam. What's up, Serendipity? How you doing? If you're in here earlier, sorry I missed you. Hope you're doing well. I am so happy I took the time to actually make this place. We're just going to put that in there because otherwise it'd overflow. But I'm really happy with this storage room. It's the least useful storage room as far as like efficiency goes, but I love it. I think it's so fun. We can come over here. We get our cocoa. Make some cocoa. Yeah. Look at that. Frog lives. Yes, the frog can live. Miss some. There's probably so many better cocoa bean farms, but this one's cute because it sits inside of a building. And how much cocoa bean action do you actually need? And look at that. Per harvest, get a little over 4 stacks of beans. It's a lot of beans. Second time using the farm. I know, wow. Big day, big day. I had my birthday a couple of days ago, but the whole family's sick right now. Oh no! Happy birthday though. Our cocoa beans are dye only and making cookies, but yeah, cookies and dye. I want to move these down to storage just cuz. But I'm gonna run the farm for a moment. I don't want to break this seriously hardcore shear. Sorry, noise. Yeah, we'll take this all down to storage. Why stone buttons, not acacia ones on the roof? Because I want them to pop out a little bit, actually. I want it to look like a little top, little dormer, not dormer, little just like ridge thing. Similar to how you'll see people put like iron bars across the top of a roof. I wanted something similar to that, just smaller. Well, that's a little bit more than we planned to store in there, but that's okay.
Keep it real.
Hi fWhip, smiley face. I was wondering if you ever thought about going to Lisbon in Portugal? Have a nice day, less than 3.
Sasha, thank you so much for the donut. I really appreciate it. I honestly have not heard of it. Portugal's definitely been something like on the list of being like, ooh, that'd be cool to go to. But my wife and I are very much like getting into the international travel phase. So maybe one day, who knows? Wouldn't leave it off the list though. I'm one of those people who like, I get very nervous about traveling. Like I got a lot of travel anxiety, but like also at the same time would love to see more of the world. Because I think there's just so much out there to see and learn from just being in different communities. And so one day. How do I make colorful roofs? You put colorful blocks on top of a building. Why not a cookie factory for your world? It would put a use for your cocoa beans. We need them cookies. Maybe we'll add a little cookie shop inside of the whatchamacallit one day. Tech Kitty, how you doing? Thank you so much for becoming a supporter. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome on in. Okay, we're getting the stuff. Lots of berries. All right, that should be enough berries for now. And then we can also, we got some hanging roots in here we could move over, but I want to get some more too. I don't know why I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna stack up on stuff right now, but I am. Hee. I have travel plans this summer. I'm excited, but also, yeah. No, we just booked a trip for a little spring getaway to go find some warm weather for like half a week. I'm very excited for that. And we're also talking about potentially going to the UK later in the year, just to go explore London and see more of the UK, and then also have a time to meet up with the UK friendos. But like for that, I'm like, this is gonna be super fun, but also like, that's a lot of traveling. like being on a plane for that long, I don't know. I'll be fine, but I don't know. Will I? Let's take that over. I think we have storage for that. Yep. No. You can go there. That's fine. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Welcome on in. Okay. Oh, the music broke. I was like, why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Actually, I need that. I need to go back. Remove from this playlist. There's like a few random songs on here that just like randomly just don't play when they start. So I'm trying to get through and remove them all. We'll be like, and then you get on the plane, you're like, actually, I'm okay. I honestly just like, I think for me, it's mostly like the fear of missing the flight. Even though I've never missed a flight in my entire life, but the thought of missing a flight is just like so ingrained into my brain that I just like can't not think about it. And so like for me, I know that I am one of those people who's like, I would rather just get to the airport super early, get there, get through security, get through like whatever we need, get to the gate and be like, okay, cool, we've made it, that's good. And then now we're just gonna leave and go and find a bar and grab a drink before we get on the flight. Like, I'm very much in favor of the pre-flight beverage. Why am I doing this? I don't need that. We have a copper farm. I don't need to waste my raw copper. I was gonna restock the I want to restock the whatchamacallit, copper aging facility because I know it's out. So I want to do that real quick while we're here. You have to take off all your clothes for security. Yeah, I got TSA pre-check, which I know only helps in the US, but oh my gosh, it's worth it. For everybody who's like, isn't it really complicated, Kat? No. It's $80, lasts for 5 years, like about $80, something like that. And all it took was submitting the application online, and that got accepted. And then I went and sat at a Rite Aid for 25 minutes to get my photo taken. And that was it. Oh my gosh, that pig scared me. So if you're in the US, definitely get TSA pre-check if you can. It makes it so much better. Even if the line's not that much shorter, like it means that you just don't have to like take your shoes off and take stuff out of your bag when you're going through security. Just best $80 I've ever spent. It has made flying so much easier. My mom keeps telling me that she got clear recently, and I'm like, and she's like, you should get it. I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money. I don't fly that much. But maybe. I think I missed a super chat. Oh, did I miss? Grayson's never showed up. Why didn't I show up? I think an ad's playing right now. I also see what Grayson asked, though. Oh, we already took the copper out of here. Akko Taco. Okay. There it goes.
Sorry for asking, fWhip. You and Sausage are my first Minecraft builder I was watching. So I have to ask, would you join Hermitcraft if invited?
Grayson, thank you so much. I know you were here when we were talking about that earlier. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. But I know you were here earlier. I know you were just trolling. Who knows? I have no ideas. No ad? Oh, it must have been an ad that just finished. Do I really want to harvest 9 stacks worth of copper blocks? I mean, let's see how long it takes us to... Let's see how long it takes us to start up. I skipped my workout this morning and I instead did like a really long stretch, and I'm still like, oh, I need to stretch so much more. Okay, they're starting now. The first ones are getting pushed through. If you could give any advice on building what we say, I try it, but it always looks horrible. You just have to keep trying new things. A big part of building is a lot of people who are like, I suck at building. They've been building the same house constantly. So I think a big part of building is you actually need to take the time to go and experiment and try new things and find inspiration. And a big thing in building is it is unrealistic to expect yourself to come up with every single build idea. If you're sitting there only building out of what you can think of in your brain, and you're like, I can't go look up pictures. I have to, from my brain, I have to come bring an idea out here that's cool and looks great. That's not fair to yourself. Like, that is, you have to go get inspiration. Whether that's other Minecraft builds, other just like concept art you can find online, whatever it is, like finding inspiration is good. Like, that is a smart thing to be doing. And the way that a lot of creatives and like up and coming creatives are like, I have to pull these ideas out of my brain constantly because I need to be the one producing and being creative and blah, blah, blah. And like, you'll sit down in front of a blank canvas and then just be like, why can't I do anything? And like, that's like, you gotta just try and find an idea somewhere that you like and try and learn from it and see, because you know that person who built that thing got inspired by something else. You farming nautilus shells? Yes and no here. I mean, this was for copper, nautilus shells, and tridents. I know we could definitely build a faster like copper farm in the end, and I'm thinking about doing it. But this, I just like having this one. This was a fun project to do. But sometimes it doesn't give that much copper. It gives a lot of flesh though, and it gives a lot of tridents though. Because like, it fills up pretty dang quick. Yeah, so that's. But I mean, like, look at how many are in here. It's pretty absurd. This farm is really, really crazy. It's also very loud. I thought this was going to give copper a lot faster, but I guess not. I don't want to farm that right now, not on stream. That sounds boring. We're going to get out of here before it gets to be too loud. Can I sleep here? Haha, we're far enough away. Just sleep with all this racket going on. And then if you want to see how fun this farm is when we go into that, this is my favorite part of it. You run this farm for a little bit, then you jump back into the nether. I don't know if they'll still be there or not. I hope they will. Yeah, Pinterest is really good for finding inspiration. This is how the farm works. They just slowly push themselves through because they want the little turtle egg. So they get in here, they spawn, and they push each other out that way. And then they fall down. And then they slowly push themselves through. So dumb. Tridents are useful for traveling in the rain. That's definitely true. But also tridents are one of the main reason. Like one of the highest causes of death for hardcore players is tridents, and specifically using tridents to fly, because you can get going on Java so much faster than the train will load in around you. They'll just smack into the side of a mountain without even realizing the mountain's there. Have the intrusive thought to break the honey. Let them out. Let them out of their cage. Do it. Do it. Okay, we have so much copper in here that I think I am just gonna break some down. We can smelt it. I swear I, like, did I just, man, I thought for sure I had brought in just like a ton of copper ingots back, but I guess I've been using them. I've been using a lot of copper in builds recently. So we're back to where we started of should I put raw copper in the smelter or not? And the answer is we're going to put raw copper in the smelter because I can. I probably should. And you have plenty of fuel. Yes. I need to expand the actual catching chamber on this because right now it's only one double chest. So if I fill that up, then that, I guess it means I just have to maintain it, but that's okay. We'll leave that there for a bit, and we need to stay in the area because if it does unload, it can break the machine and we can lose our stuff. So we can instead get some glass. I got through the cave first try. Dude, I'm so good right now. Very, very professional. Elytra flyer. You'd hope after how much I fly around with this stupid elytra. We're gonna need more than that. Sure. Glass, please. Glass, please. And a glass, please. You can build a tree on stream. We built a tree on stream. We built a tree on stream on Wednesday. We designed a new oak tree. I'm just trying to restock on resources and get some stuff that I've been meaning to do done, but I just haven't really bothered getting it done. That's why I never smelt sand for glass. Yeah. Yeah. I also just prefer being active than villager trading. Like, I get bored of villager trading very quickly, but I can go through the process of digging out an entire desert and not get bored. I don't know what it is. I think it's the difference in like just having to open a menu to get your item versus just running around and brrr. We live for the burrs. Would you build a fantasy world? That's what this is. I consider this a medieval fantasy world. We don't have any like super high fantasy like groups in here quite yet, so they're all locked already, so that's a bummer. You can only trade with villagers twice a day now. Stupid. Favorite thing to build in Minecraft? I really like terraforming. Like, if I could only do terraforming projects and then come back in and just add some fun little houses and things here and there, I would probably do that. There's a stack of blocks. I got 2 more stacks coming. Yeah, this thing is so fast. You can see all the items just like zooming. Just... It is pretty much a constant flow of items coming in. After it ramps up, this smelter is a good one. Terraforming tips. Take a lot of time to look back at it. Like, step away and come back, and really focus on the shape. Work with one block and get a shape that works well, and then come back and change it. I mean, that's just a general building tip, but that's what I... Oh, and don't make things too geometric, I think, is a big part. A lot of people struggle with terraforming because they'll just do a lot of like diagonal lines, like block, 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 and like do that for a long way, and then they'll just stack up and do like a lot of people tend to terraform and they'll be like, and I'm making a hill. And then their hill just kind of looks like that going all the way across. Like, no, you don't want to do that. You want to do stuff like, and have it like kind of curving and things. Like, that's a much more natural shape right here than you'd have otherwise. And you just kind of bend it, shape things out a little bit better. Like, that is a lot better. So messing around with different curves and adding them in and changing how quick the elevation changes as it goes, I think is very important. Like, you can have, like, you need to really pick on what the area is going to be. Like, is it going to be a really steep, pointy mountain? Then make things steeper and pointier. If it's not going to be super steep and pointy, then you need to start thinking about, like, the different slopes and everything, and also having varying levels of slopes, like where rocks are jutting up versus where, like, you just want, like, an erosion channel of where, like, a lot of rain runoff would be. That's a stupid and annoying as it sounds. Like, if you want to build a mountain, go look at mountains IRL. That's a big one, and then you just build it to a smaller scale. Yes, we love Emerald Hill. Emerald Hill is great. Still locked. Wait, page flips? No, not unlocked yet. I mean, if you want to see it, go back and watch the VODs where we built the back of the mountain. That was probably like 2 months ago now, because I think we did that early December and November time frame to wrap that up. If you really want some, like, I designed and built the entire thing for the back of the mountain on stream. So if you want to see how I go through it, you can literally watch every block get added in. How do I get my villagers to look that way? It's a texture pack called Fresh Animations. It's a good one. How many are we still missing? It's almost all done. Okay, that's getting there. We'll finish off probably another round of glass trading. I'd like to go see an interesting color for the snow mountains. I think I want to do, like, I want to work in a lot of basalt for the snowy mountains. I think that could be really fun. Oh, I get the new bat texture. I haven't seen you before. Oh, you're so cute. Wow. Wow. So cute. It's so cute. I had to murder it. Oh, it's done. Would you look at that? Our copper's done. Wow, everybody, look at that destruction. I mean, look at that amazing feat. If you murder cute things, are the dogs okay? Yeah, the dogs are thriving. My dogs are so spoiled, y'all. They live a good life. I was thinking about it this morning as I get back from taking the dogs on a 30-minute walk. We did about 1.5 miles this morning, so they gotta go do their potties and everything. And then we get back, and I take their harnesses off. I dry their paws because it's wet outside. And Coda walks over and jumps up onto our couch, and he's laying there. And Coda has to have probiotics because he doesn't have a good stomach. So I have to go get his probiotics, and then he also has a joint supplement pill that he's on because he's an older dog. So I have to go get his joint supplement treat. And so I go back over to him on the couch, and I'm like, all right, take your pills. Here you go. Good job. Here's your little Treato. And we have to make it super exciting. So he eats the joint supplement Treato because it's a little, yeah, it's a little like a hard treat. So he doesn't like it too much because he has to chew it more. But then, so he does that. I go back into the kitchen, and Nova gets her probiotic because she also gets one just for the heck of it. And then Sid has yogurt for breakfast every morning, and the spoon that she scoops the yogurt out of the yogurt tin from, she had just left on the counter with like the rest of the yogurt on it because our dogs love it. So then I give Nova her treat, I let her lick half the spoon, and then I walk over to Coda, who's sitting still on the couch, just lounging there. And I hand him an extra treat, and he's like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate this. And he eats his treat. And then I give him the other side of the yogurt spoon, and he's just living it up. That dog's got a great life. He didn't even have to get off his couch, and he just had 3 treats delivered to him. Dude's got a good life. He's not struggling at all. I can hear a skeleton. Where would a skeleton be here? Maybe underground? How do you make colorful roofs? You just change the blocks to colorful ones. Put a trim on it of your stairs so you have that to be intact there, and then work on a little gradient. And you can go to a website like Hue Blocks, and you can put in 2 blocks that you want, and it'll give you a gradient to go between them. Dude, Coda is a full-on princess. I always call him King Coda. Just lives the life of a king. Yeah, Francine, if only he actually was appreciative. I will always say I love Coda to death, but he's a jerk. Controversial, you don't always need a gradient. Oh yeah, no, I think gradients are very much a crutch for Minecraft builders nowadays. It's like back in the day when people started getting good at building. The first phase of getting good at building was just breaking up your wall, and instead of your wall being a flat with cobblestone, you just put stairs and slabs and things all in it, and you make it look super ruined. That was the first I'm a good builder in Minecraft, when you're just kind of like following the popular trend of what people are doing in Minecraft building. That was number 1. And then number 2 from that became, okay, maybe we don't add so much because that's really hard to look at. That's a lot of things going on. Number 2 then became, okay, let's get rid of the stairs and walls and slabs that we're randomly throwing in there, and let's instead turn that into, we're just going to put noise of texture in there. We know cobblestone works together, we know stone works together, we know andesite kind of works in there a little bit, and stone brick works in there too, and we're just going to throw them all in. Wherever you want, just like throw them all in. If it's a repeating pattern, it's fine, just throw it all in there. And then that was it, and we're kind of moving out of that phase, and we're now, ooh, there's full shulker, nice. Now we're moving into the phase, well, we're deep into the phase now of, if you want to be a good builder in Minecraft, just use a gradient. Just throw a gradient on there. Yeah, you'll get it. Just take your cobblestone at the bottom, and then put a little stone, and then put some andesite at the top, and then maybe a little diorite, and whoop, gradient, you're good. And then yeah, so that's that way of doing it now. And then we're probably due for the next era of Minecraft tutorialers needing a new concept to share for how people can be better at building, that every tutorialer is going to latch onto, because they all copy each other. But that's the tutorial world, you know. It's the way it goes. I guess this is the glass one. I should put some glass shulker in here. So yeah, I think we're due for that soon. But yeah, currently right now it's just put a gradient on your wall, and nobody ever really thinks about actually what that means and how to do it. So doesn't work out too well. I think the next is gonna be use the gradient concept, but take the middle block of your 3-block gradient and kind of like this and use it everywhere, and then code in some highlights with your brighter block and code in some shadows with the darker one. Because usually, like, I feel like the phase that the more established builders like myself are in, when we get into those things, usually everybody else follows like a few months behind. I blame you for the gradient style. Oh no, I was doing the gradient style like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, 100%. I was all over that. But now I'm in the shading and using blocks for texturing style, which the tutorial side of YouTube has not figured out the easy way to explain that yet. Like they can figure out the easy way of, here's a gradient, here's a flat wall, put the dark at the bottom and the light at the top, and we're just going to do that. And so they haven't figured out how to easily talk about concepts of how can I just use blocks to make it look like texture and age around a build. They haven't figured out that answer yet, so I'm still safe. I haven't needed to evolve to a new type yet. The shading is still worthwhile. We can still get away with that. What do you think is up next to you? I honestly have no idea yet. I only needed 2 stacks. Oh no. This corner's not even cleared out yet. Oh no. I get it. Okay. We'll mine as much as we need to be able to place down all of our unaged, because there's no point in not. I'm supposed to be. Like, realistically, I was hoping I would come down here and just constantly be trading these blocks in and out. But that has never happened unless I've actively needed the blocks. Look, what? I already aged. What are your plans for today's stream? We've been doing a lot of resource gathering, so this is kind of a maintenance day of stuff that I've been putting off and been needing to do. Been doing a lot of breaking blocks. We're working on the stats page, the blocks mine stats page. It's getting up there. I think shovel recently. No, it's options. Shovels recently. Oh, we're getting close to 700,000 on the shovels. Netherite hoe recently broke 200,000 though, so I'm pretty happy about that. I shouldn't do it that way. I should be going line by line. I will miss one otherwise. So these are super spread out so that it allows for more to age down more quickly, in case I actually need to have like a full, like, I need to age copper quickly for a project so I can build with it. That's why it's all spaced out here. But I am kind of tempted to just make like a room where we just drop in like a massive chunk of copper. So you know what? This is where it all, this is where the blob, this is where the blob will age. Is it true that aged copper makes copper nearby it age faster? Or is that like a sugarcane grows faster on sand take? Also, I did find slimes now spawn here. This is apparently a slime chunk. It's horrible. Terrible. Hate it. Yes, it does. Okay, if Jewel is saying yes, then I believe it. Right. Everybody else, sorry, I don't believe you. But if Jewel is saying it, I believe it. So if you like planted one aged one in the middle of everything else, it would help the rest age faster. I missed one, didn't I? I did. Zuma tested it. Okay. Yeah, Jules smart. So in theory, is what I'm doing here not the most efficient if you had like some aged copper plants? Because you could instead like do a massive floor like this, and all of these, instead of being frog lights, you could have them as copper blocks, like super aged ones, like fully aged down. Would that technically be the fastest? Best method of placing copper on a large platform of aged copper. So you just do like a giant floor of fully aged stuff, and then you just cover it on top with unaged stuff. So what you're telling me is I could do another copper farm episode. It's possible. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. I did it this way because I thought this was the fastest, but times are a-changing. Missing. Where are we missing? Oh, I didn't get that one yet. We're missing one. This can age 4 stacks, but as you're seeing here, it does take a little while to gather and change it all in and out. A lot of up and down. Love your video. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. How do you decide where to put more unsightly builds like drowned farms? Usually if it's a giant redstone farm or just technical farm, my general thought is that it's just going to be outside of render distance, with the eventual hope of covering it with something. But usually I just put it way outside of render distance, and that's kind of my primary goal is that just out of sight, out of mind, get to it through the nether if it is something that can't be hidden inside of a building. But for things like anything fully aged down yet? Like mob farms and stuff, I will sacrifice the rates of the farm every single time to make something that looks good. So like inside of the custom mountain that I built, we have a creeper farm. Does it give the best rates because it's hidden inside of a mountain where mobs spawn in it 24/7? No. But it does work. It works pretty well. It works enough for single player me. I think a lot of people get caught in like the rates of a farm being like, I need to have the most thing ever. Like it needs to be the most efficient. Because of course, who doesn't like seeing giant numbers on farms? Like that's fun. That's part of why we play this game. But for me, I tend to just be more on the, I'm going to get what I need out of it. And if I have to sit there and AFK for a little bit longer, like AFKing for an hour versus 40 minutes, like I'll AFK for an hour. Like it's fine. Like I'm probably going to AFK an hour anyways. But I try not to AFK. So I build farms. I like to have the farms I'm building as close as possible to my base, which means that I do have to have those sacrifices to be able to make something that I like the look of. Like this is a gas farm. Like this is the output of the gas farm is right under there. And we have the creeper farm inside the building, inside of the mountain here. And did not plan it, but it worked out this way. Of this point right here, I got free cam working, by the way. If we're standing on top of that, it's actually the perfect Y level for the creeper farm, which is this tiny little thing in here to be able to activate. And so you can see that all the little creepers in here. Get scared by the cat, please. Get scared by the cat, please. Ah, that one got scared by the cat. So that's fine. So he comes down here. He burns his toesies. The items go over here. Hello, please burn toesies. No, please. No, burn your toesies. Thank you. So you can see him. He goes down there, his friend. They both burn their toesies. That drops into there. And you see the gunpowder comes up here. And because I have the gas storage farm storage system, it's just a long water channel that I just thought would be fun. Instead of 2 gunpowder storage things inside the same mountain, I just have it coming out over here and it outputs into there, which is the gas farm storage. So it just goes into those chests with it. I just installed Fresh Animations, so the mobs don't have eyes. Kyler, make sure you read everything on Fresh Animations. There are some mods in there that you did not install. That you need. Using resource pack, your clouds look good. No, it's a mod called Better Clouds. Better Clouds is like, here's, I have Better Clouds, I have Beer, I have Bobby, I have Continuity, enhanced block entities, enhanced model features, enhanced texture features. You need this and that if you're running, or you need one of those two if you're running Better Fresh Animations. I have entity culling, I got free cam, I got gamma utilities, I got indium, I got iris, I got lymatica, I got lithium, I got logical zoom, I got madlib, I got minecraft itself, I got the mod menu, I got more culling, I got nvidium, I got replay mode, I got sugarbox tooltips, I got simple fog control, I got simple voice chat, I got sodium shadowy path blocks. Now that you know that mod exists, for anybody who builds in this game, I'm sorry, you're now like me, you have to play with that mod. And I got world edit and a few others that probably aren't even showing up under here. And that's how I make my Minecraft instance more user-friendly and runs a little bit better. Is I have, let me count. Let me count how many mods I have purely just to make this game, 1, look a little bit better, and 2, just run better. That's the whole purpose of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have 30 fabric mods installed to play vanilla Minecraft. Yeah. Because that's what we need nowadays to make vanilla Minecraft run more efficiently. You need 30 mods to make this game playable. When's next Enshrouded stream? Robin, it's going to be on Monday. I think every Monday for the next little while. The plan is to do Enshrouded streams. Not the way this game is not optimized. No, it's not. I use Fabric. So yeah, I have Fabric on top of that and then 30 Fabric mods. And you update these every Minecraft update? Oh yeah, I have a Discord that I use for note taking, and it's my own personal one. Only I'm in the Discord. Great idea. If you need anywhere to take notes and you have Discord like me on your computer, on your phone, on every single laptop, and everything that you own, Discord's on there. Make a private Discord server that's just you and channels for everything you need notes in. So I have one channel that's purely just mods, and I have a list of all the mod names with a dash and then a link to their download website, and then and then also in there I have the version that they're on every single time. So then I go through and I go through the list every single time I want to. If I'm like, do I want to update? Let's check the status on all these. You can use Google Keep Notes, but I find using a Discord channel, there's more that you can do with it. Google Keep, I found that I was actually like doing things I didn't want to do. I still run Optifine. It works way better for my old computer than Sodium does. Yeah, I don't like a lot of the things Optifine does. I find Sodium, you get a lot more control over things, but Optifine is a good, like, if you just want a simple one-stop, it's going to make things slightly better. Like, that's the way to go with Optifine. But I find I have more control, and my system runs a lot better with the Fabric suite instead of Optifine. But that's okay. Is what it is. Alrighty. I'll tell you all what. I think that's going to do it for today's stream. I just want to get a ton of materials together, and we got a ton of materials together. So I need to get to work on building this thing up. Look at me. I think on next Minecraft stream we do, I want to texture up this little stream. I made this stream. Don't you love my bridge? I love my bridge. I think it's a great bridge. But I got the stream coming all the way down here. I did this yesterday. And it outputs down into the river here. And I think next Minecraft stream, we're going to work on texturing and detailing it. Make it a little bit more fun. Is that a handmade mountain? That mountain is completely handmade. Everything in there, the hill used to be that level-ish, maybe up to there a little bit, and everything's custom on that. These mountains have not touched. But that mountain, yeah, complete. I did that all. Yeah, we'll stream building. A stream. Yeah, we're gonna stream. Probably next Wednesday. And then new hardcore video. New HC video. Brand new HC video dropping on Thursday next week. Consistent weekly HC videos. Do the mods cost monies? No, all of these mods are available for free download. Some of them do release to patron supporters early, but they eventually all do release public for free. Yeah, TK Ander. Now that TK Ander's caught up, sorry, buddy, we got to end the stream. That's been fantastic. Love y'all. So very much fun today. Appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely weekend. Take some time for yourself this weekend. Just take a few minutes of just chilling. Take a break. Sit in silence. Watch paint dry. If you need to. Or just run around screaming at the top of your lungs, flailing your arms around. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you could need that. Have you ever tried that? Maybe that's what you need. Just run around in your kitchen. You can do it. It's up to you. Or you sit in silence. Both are effective for different reasons. So, you know. It's the way it goes. No, I just got here. I'm sorry. You can rewind to watch the whole stream if you'd like to, though. You're more than welcome. But thank you again so very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a lovely weekend. Oh, yeah. Super and the Hornet thing tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that all to you. I'm not joining. I'll stop messing with you all on that one. No, the names got revealed. It's less fun now. I was having a lot of fun messing around with people on Twitter and doing a little bit of trolling this week. All right, that's it today. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a lovely weekend. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.